it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome back to another Temu haul. And thank you so much for taking your time to spend it with me. I know it's precious and I really do appreciate it. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, I got a bag full of goodies right here and we're gonna be doing kitchen gadgets. Yes, kitchen gadgets again, because there's some things in here that I want to use. I was kind of excited to find them on a better price on Temu. And you know the drill, guys. I already opened up everything. I price it. I will link it in the description box. You know where the description box is. That's where you go. And when my video comes up, there's a little description area that says more. Click on that area somewhere and it's going to pop up all the goodies about Temu, the affiliation, the influencer program, any kind of codes, because you know we have some codes, guys. There's even a link in my description that if you click on it, it says you can get some free stuff. Now, you know what free means on Temu. You're eventually going to have to spin a wheel and maybe have to spend a little bit of money. But I have been getting some goodies on free, so I'm happy about that. I'm getting my deliveries on time. So far, I have heard no shenanigans in the world of Temu. So hopefully we're getting back on track for now, but we'll keep you updated. Of course, I will let you know when I know, right? With all that said, guys, please like, share, comment. You know, I appreciate you just coming on, clicking that like button, coming and commenting 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It doesn't matter. I really appreciate it. It just shows me that you love me. And you know, I'm going to have to do a disclaimer here towards the end of the video on a couple little things on some updates. And so stay tuned for that. With all that said, if you're new, thank you for checking out the channel. We're going to get into some Temu kitchen gadgets. Guys, I'm just going to pull things from the bag. Nothing is any kind of order. I got random kind of things because I was just interested in the kitchen gadgets. I'm going through my kitchen. I'm kind of weeding out stuff and I needed some things. And we're going to talk about this right here. Now, I actually had a subscriber, a beautiful friend of mine named Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. She actually sent me this SKU, I think, or, whatever this is called, the barcode. And I went in and looked because I needed some of these. I actually purchased these at other stores, and they don't usually come this many in a pack. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, oh, and they're not individually wrapped, so I got to be careful. So let me just pull out one of them. They're those magic erasers, which, guys, they are literally magic erasers. How many are in here? There's 20 pieces, guys. 20 pieces. Usually I'll get, like, if I'm lucky, I have gotten those real thin ones, like with 10 in a pack before, for a couple bucks. But most of the time, I usually get like 2 of them, and they're a couple bucks. Well, guys, I got 20 of them for $2.32. Now, I use these on my baseboards. I use them on my walls. I use them on my dishes, on my counters, in the bathrooms. I love them. The only thing is I got to remember to use gloves. I'm terrible about stuff like that. So that's why I said I'm really rough on my skin and my nails. It's because I don't have any common sense. Now that I'm getting older, I have any of my skin left on my fingers, I got to get better with the glove situation. I could even tell you that for a fact because I got an iPad and I can't hardly even use the fingerprint. Go figure. But anyway, $2.32. I've got plenty of these. I should have probably ordered me a double pack because spring cleaning is coming up. And I'm going to be really hitting up my kitchen because I'm thinking about doing some remodeling in there. It's going to be one of those things that I'm working on. It's not going to be anytime soon, but I'm thinking about it. And it needs to be deep cleaned in a lot of areas. Thank you, Cheryl, for telling me about that. I really appreciate you guys sending me information on things that I can use. And that's one of the things I'm definitely going to get some use out of it. All right, what's next? I hope everybody is doing good on this Saturday evening. Okay, so this is nothing new in the Temu world, but it's new to me. I never bought any of these. I actually, and there is going to be a little bit of crinkling here till I get it open. Sorry about that, guys. This has been around. My mom's got several sets of these, and it's actually why I purchased it. I have so many of these that I've gotten from other places. And who's trying to call me right now? Yes, so anyhow, if I try to sit down and do a video, everybody and their mom wants to hit me up. I don't understand it. And even if I tell them, don't let me tell them I'm going to do a video, they're really going to try to call me. So I finally broke down and got this. Now, this actually was something I had been wanting way back in the day. And the reason what made me get them was these little kind of things here on the top that you can kind of put for timers. I think that's what that is. I don't even remember what it was, but it's got 1 through 30 here on the top. And it's got some little writing right here. You guys have been using them. I know they're microwavable safe and dishwasher safe on the top rack. They've got a real good ring around them. And my mom swears by them. I wanted a couple of them, and I really love this kind of, I guess it's like a lime sherbet green, in my opinion. Really nice. I know a lot of people have bought these, and I just finally broke down and said, you know what? I'm going to get them. But I seriously don't remember what this thing was for. It's going to come to me in a minute, I'm sure. Comment, let me know, because I know my mom told me, but that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get it. And they were so inexpensive. So are these going to stay in here? The lid's not going to go on there, guys. I'm hoping that this is not a dud, because I'm literally taking these things right out of the bag. Okay, I guess that's just how it stays on there. Okay, there you go. And you got this little piece right here. Maybe that's a steamer. I don't know. But my mom had one on one of her hauls, and I said I'm going to grab it. This 3-piece set was $2.59. You got that size. Then you have this little size, and then the small one with the lid already on it. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and bought them for me, because like I said, what I was saying before I couldn't figure out what this was, is that I have several of these that come 4 pieces, and I've been trying to use them up, but no worries, they're almost disappeared in my house. Things like this. Comment, let me know if your Tupperware, your silverware, and gadgets like that, if you have kids, it's like, where do they take them to? I mean, do they take them to another world in the Twilight Zone? I mean, literally, they've got to be a graveyard of Tupperware and Tupperware lids. I think you guys can agree. Which, of course, this isn't Tupperware by no means, but I do know that they're nice. And I wanted some, and I wanted that green color. Okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? Let me kind of dig down in here. So let's talk about something that I can't really get, you know, upset about, if that's the word I want to use, because it's more funny than anything. I got tricked again off Temu, and I should have known better because of the price. When you see something that's too good to be true, what do you think? It's probably too good to be true. And I was like, this item I'm about to show you, I was like, oh my gosh, I need this, because I really do need one, but I have never found one for the price of this. So I'm going to show you what it is. And the description basically says a Keurig pod holder, but apparently in some of the little fine reading, I might have, you know, ordered this in one of my sleepiness nights when I was up real late and just sleep ordering, you know how that goes. And I guess I didn't read that it was a metal sign. And I need a coffee pot holder, and I thought, well, that'd be cute. And, you know, you win sometimes with Temu, and you can get stuff. But I think what got me and why I didn't really read it is because this was one of my free items. I'm thinking that's what it was, because I've been really good about reading all of the reviews, reading the details, looking at things to see if I missed anything. Because, again, I don't know if it was like a free thing that I just picked and never really even looked at the details of it, because sometimes you go in and you pick like 4 items, and I really didn't look at it, or they don't give you much to look at. And I went to try to see if you could get this now, just to see if I could see that I missed it. And it's, guess what? Discontinued. They have other things that have Keurig in it, but it doesn't look like this. So I can't really even tell you how much it cost at the time. But yeah, they got me, and they got me good. I'm not keeping this. I have no earthly use. I have no use for this gadget right here at all. So it's going back, and they are going to accept it back. I don't remember how much money the return was. If I remember, I'll put it up in here when I edit it. I hope I remember to do that. But it could have been more than $2 or $3, I'm sure. But I am on the lookout to getting maybe one of these in this kind of shape. But then now that I think about it, I don't want anything that's going to be too bulky and take up too much space. So I got to think on that. So now I need to think on why I wanted it to begin with. But anyhow, they got me. And this was one of my free items. I mean, guys, you know, the metal signs are actually really gorgeous if it's something you want to look at and you like a picture that you know want. But I don't have no need for a metal sign with Keurig pods on it. Yes, they got me. Okay, let me pull out another item, and then I'm going to take a second to go ahead and talk about a couple of things here. Let me talk about these. These actually were repeat buys. In my kitchen, guys, I have 3, 4, 5. I have 5 windows, 2 on each side and 3 that look out like a little, I don't know what it is, but it looks out into the, it's actually my neighbor's house part, but it's just windows that go there. There's 5 of them. And I cannot, for the life of me, get enough of this stuff to seal it. It's been cold, and I have 2 windows, the 2 on the end for my house. They both have this little sealing, this seal material, I guess that's what you want to call it. Did they even give it a name? And I had ordered some for the first 3, and I had just enough to do all 3 of those windows, but the 2 side ones, which were fine, now are needing it. So I went ahead and bought some more of this, and I'm actually going to use it in my kitchen. And I need it because it's supposed to be in the 20s the rest of this week, probably into the next week. And it always kind of stays kind of chilly all the way up till Easter anyway. And I need it. Plus, when it gets warmer and I turn the air conditioner on, I don't want my air conditioner to be seeping out because, oh my God, Becky, my electrical bill is gone crazy. Now, I think it's because we've had some serious cold weather and I've been jacking my heat up. I don't know. Then we had some serious warm weather on top of that in between the mix. So I've been putting the air conditioner on, but I have a gas and a Georgia Power bill, and man, I'm like feeling it. I'm like, what? I mean, it's like a lot. It's not like a little increase. It's a lot. Comment, let me know if you got your utilities are jacked up. Maybe it's just something going on with inflation. But anyway, these are repeat buy. Good price on them. They were 79 cents a piece. You can't find that even at a dollar store. So I went ahead and picked up 2. I'm thinking this should be more than enough for both of those. And if I have any left over, I might look and see if I need some in some other rooms because I have like 12 windows throughout my house. When you buy a house, you know, some things you don't even put on your radar. But when I do go to put window replacements, whew, that's going to be a pretty penny. Okay, guys, so I wanted to kind of take a second and pop in some information because it's kind of a new thing. And I also want to do a shout out. So I have been talking, I think I talked about in my last video, which if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's a Dollar Tree haul. I found some good stuff, but we're not talking about Dollar Tree. We're talking about Temu, but I did do a membership and I actually put it in on a couple of videos, not even talking about it. And I had one person already sign up. Well, she signed up right away before I even could get that out. I don't know. I haven't checked it in a couple of days and I purposely didn't check it today because I just wanted to mention it again. I know a lot of people are on the fence about memberships and things like that, but it's my job as a YouTube influencer and a Temu influencer and whoever else to mention what's going on because it does help me and it helps my channel. So check out the link in the description if you can. I thought I could put it up here, but it's too, you know, it isn't where you can click on it and it doesn't really show anything. So it's going to be in the description box and basically it's just a membership. I did 2 levels and I tried to be smart about it because I know how I feel about memberships. And again, I want it to be for something I'm enjoying and I'm getting something out of. So I did a $2.99, which could be the cost of a coffee or a donut per month. You can cancel it anytime. And that's called the level 1. And I named it Basic Bestie because basically you're my bestie and it would be helping me. And then I did a second level and I didn't go up too much because, you know, I'm just trying to start this out. I don't even know how it's going to go. I don't really even know much what I'm supposed to do with the membership, but I know I've got some things I'm going to be getting into that are going to be really fun. So the second membership level 2 is called Bestie 2.0 and it's $4.99. So if you are like me, if you buy a latte, which I don't, or if you buy a Starbucks drink or something like that, I mean, I have spent $4.99 on foolishness when I definitely could sign up for somebody's membership. I say that to myself all the time. But if you have a few extra dollars here and there and you want to support Wendy, aka Kitty Streets channel, join the membership if possible. $2.99 for the basic besties. You'll get some emojis. You'll get some shout outs. You know, I'll definitely give you a comment. Your comments first priority. And the $4.99, you get all that plus extras. I will be doing a live for members. I believe it's going to be like every single month. So that'll be fun. And just some other little things. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, it's kind of weird to ask people to sign up for things, but you know how it is. YouTube has their way of doing things and they like us to promote. And again, it's totally up to you. If you don't sign up for a membership, you know, I'm not mad at you. I want you to still come back, check out the video, and definitely like, share, comment. I still love you. But if you can, you know, it definitely will help my channel, and you'll get some little extras here and there. And I'm already got my mind, you know, going for like a Christmas in July kind of thing. If I get to 15,000 subscribers, I'm definitely going to do some things. And I may even have to push that to 20,000 since I started the membership. But anyway, I digress. I just wanted to give that disclaimer because I needed to get it out. If you're seeing things like that, it is happening, because I told you guys, I would always mention if there's anything that I'm going to be offering, and you would hear it straight from my mouth in my videos. You wouldn't think it was a scam. All right, back to the Temu haul. Now, this is something I thought was going to be a little bit bigger. It came in a separate whole bag. And guys, I really thought this was going to be bigger. And it was another one of those free items like the one I got with the metal sign. But this one actually is still in stock, and I'll tell you how much it is going to be in a minute. But yes, I know I thought I ordered the actual medium one, which was a little bit bigger. And I really just wanted to sit this in like a hallway to throw my keys on. But now that it's kind of not as deep as I thought, I mean, I could still do that. I don't know. I haven't figured out. I might put it in another area and just put, you know, the jewelry that I take off, because I'm notorious about doing videos and I'll pull off everything and I'll stick everything in, you know, like a container to move it to wherever it's got to go. And the rings will sit there and I'm like, where's that ring? And then I've ordered so many of these rings because they're in some places waiting to be stuff to be put up. And I thought maybe I need something like this that I can put it in. I usually keep most of them on this little thing right here until I do rings to haul. And who is this? This is my golden Harry Potter that's always watching me. And I absolutely love it. That was a prize that one of my beautiful friends gave me, Sherry. Thank you very much. But yeah, they got me on this too. This was a free item. And guys, when I say it's free, I really honestly don't understand how I get stuff for free, but lately it's been something to the tune of like, pick out 4 items and then you have to spend $40. So to me, I'm like, what is $40 going to be to me? And I'll do the free items. I'll pick 4 items, and these are pretty good. I mean, I like this one. I mean, that metal sign, you know, they got me. But if it was an actual Keurig coffee pod holder, that'd been awesome. Then I will go and look and see, because they usually keep you on one page. And if I don't see anything like in the first 5 minutes that, you know, I need or want, I'll just click off of it. And then they just send me another, you know, game to play or whatever later. It can be a little annoying. And I don't remember, was it you, Cheryl? And I know I'm talking to you about you, Cheryl, a lot, because she has been sending me some of the funniest videos. One of them was about Temu, and they were talking about, I don't want to play those doggone games. I just want to order some little, you know, inexpensive item. You crack me up with those videos. Hilarious. And I'm like that too. Sometimes I need to get some prices to hurry up and put in my description box for my videos, and I have to go through the cycle of, and then I'll get caught up in it and start playing them. I'm like, oh, I forgot. I got to go put that in the description box, and then I have to stop everything anyway. So it's up to you. I've never played the Fishland or the Farmland. I know it's in my little thing to do, but I will play that little spin the wheel and things like that if I don't have to think too much. I would probably do the Farmland and all that, but it's time consuming, and I just, right now, I don't have it. If you want this is actually right now, as of making this video, is $6.79. Again, that's probably why I picked it out for free, and I thought it was a little bit bigger, but it is kind of neat. You know, it is neat. I kind of like it. Okay, and it had its own, I don't know why it came separately. And let's talk a little bit about, as I'm pulling out another item, about shipping and things, guys, because I'm assuming for me and where I live at, I live right by, well, I'm not right by it, but I'm, you know, half an hour away from the main airport of Atlanta. And I'm just wondering if there's like, you know, that's the reason why I get my packages, you know, within a week and a half, literally. I've only had once or twice in the whole 2 years I've been ordering off of Temu that I got anything late. And I never order anything that, other than the time when I did the Vlogmas and I was getting the little trinkets and things to put in the advent calendar, every time I do that, it seems like I have issues. So I'm already thinking in my head, order way ahead of the game. But I don't like to order way ahead of the game because then they get discontinued or things can't be available. So it's a catch-22, whatever you do. But I have been getting most of my items well within a week. And sometimes even, quicker than that. I've been seeing in the comments, and I've been seeing a lot of you guys saying that stuff's been held up for 4, 8, sometimes you don't even, 8 weeks. Sometimes you don't even get the things. Oh, I would be livid. So I don't know if it's your area, maybe sometimes the rural areas or certain places that they can't get to fast enough or just a little bit harder. Maybe some states, they really go into looking through everything through customs. I don't really know, but my heart goes out to you because, I would be, in the comments too saying, hey, where the heck is my stuff? And then when they do tell you, like they have taken stuff from me, you'll see a video coming up pretty soon on a couple of things that they didn't have, and they just took it out and they gave me $5 to pacify me, which was fine. I just went and waited till it came back in stock and reordered again, blah, blah, blah. So things like that happen. But for the most part, I think Temu pretty much, tries to make it right, at least in my book. If they're not making it right for you, call them. You can't literally get a phone number, go into the app or the website, find the chat box, get online with them and talk to them because they're really customer oriented is what I'm getting at. Okay, this, I know everybody has seen this too. I don't even know if I'm going to take it out of the package. Should I? No, I probably won't because I need to take all this stuff and wash it with some hot soapy water. But this is my third one of these. I've got them, and I purchased this one because it was 28 cents again. Anytime I see things that are under, this cheap, 28 cents, 30 cents or whatever, I get it. Now, why do I like this? I have one that I use strictly for rice. Because I wash my rice before I boil it. I also love these to rinse for smaller servings of vegetables and fruits. I don't have to pull out my big, colanders or whatever. This is perfect. And it always seems like I have 2 or 3 vegetables or something like that now. And now it's starting to get spring and as soon as it gets warmed up, I'm going to have a lot of fruits and vegetables I'm going to be messing with, I'm positive. And I needed a couple of these to have them to rinse and leave one thing in there so I can chop them up. So 28 cents, you can't go wrong with that, guys. I'm telling you. I haven't gotten any penny items, and now it's been bugging me ever since I've been reading that people have actually gotten penny items off of Temu. And I'm like, wait a minute, I never even looked for penny items. So comment, let me know if you have actually got penny items for 1 cent. Because I'm going to be looking for those. I think I'm going to do a video probably in March. We'll see how that goes. And I'm going to see if I can get me some penny stuff. I mean, I'll have some other items, of course. But if I can find some goodies for some pennies, I'm going to try to do that for you guys. Because I think that'll be super fun to see what they're going to give away to us. To give away for a penny. I can't even believe that. All right, these are also a repeat buy. I actually got these because I'm drinking those seltzer waters a lot with a can, but a lot of times I'm just drinking like half of it or a ginger ale can or, something to the point I'm using a lot more cans than the actual bottles these days or the 2 liters. And I just wanted a couple more of these to have. They're just easy. Like when you got your nails, you can pop off your can things. And I like to have these some in the car. I like to have some in my laptop bag when I go to work. And, just have them random around the house. This was 98 cents. And I'll go ahead and open this one. I had one that came with like 3 before. And I don't even know where they're at. I know one of them's in my car. I have one in my car. But I wanted to put another one in there just in case. And I wanted to have... of course, I don't have a can to pop open but these are lifesavers, especially when I used to wear the false nails. Oh my gosh, yes, these are so cute, and they're really simple. You just push them in the tap thingy and pop it open. And I even think I'm going to try to get those things that you just leave in there. I don't know if these will stay on there because sometimes I only drink half of the drink, and I'll put it back in the refrigerator. And the seltzer's waters, you can do that because they don't really go flat that fast. But yeah, 98 cents, I did that as a repeat buy. And this item is also a repeat buy. Is that it? It gets so... Okay, there's 2 more items there. Okay, I don't like it when it gets down to the nitty gritty. This is another repeat buy. I also like this because I am, when I do my hot chocolate or my coffees and things like that, I just like to have one of these. And every time because I usually make some coffee or some kind of hot chocolate every day, which has been sugar-free lately. And guys, I think this one might not be. Does it have batteries on this one? They're all different every time I get one. But I wanted one to froth up my little stuff. Yeah, I think it's going to take some batteries, in which I don't have any batteries. Would take some batteries, but you know, it's a little frother. My mom also got one of these, and I've seen her use it a couple of times, and I'm like, yeah, there you go. You put the batteries in there. And it doesn't say what kind, but yeah, I think it'd be cool. I have a black one like this, but I think it's going to be pretty neat. And I just wanted one. And the price was right. I think I got it for like, yeah, $1.70 for this. And it basically is just going to, you know, when I get the batteries in there, you'll turn it on and it'll froth, which I don't know if I can do a review on it, but a lot of people have been hauling these. And I'm just, you know, I had kind of got away from the coffee and the you know, things I could do that with. And now that I have it, I wanted it. $1.70. Repeat buy. Okay, true story on this next item. I actually purchased 2 of them. The first one was like mega money. It was like really expensive. And then I got this one for like 3 times less. And I was like, I only wanted one. So I am sending the other one back. And I'll tell you, the other one cost $11 and some change, which really isn't bad. But I don't need 2 of them for space purposes. And I just was like, could I give one away? I thought maybe I'll give it as a gift, but you know, I just thought, nope, I'm going to go back. I'm going to send it back, get my credits. And they took it back, but let me tell you what I'm talking about. So look at things and comment, let me know if you purchased something like for $10, $15, and then you see the same thing. And before you can get a price adjustment, because I thought I could get a price adjustment on it, because this one was one of those things that it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why, because I tried, because I didn't want to have to wait for the other one to come in. And that's why I was waiting to do this kitchen Temu haul, the kitchen gadget Temu haul, because I was actually waiting on this one to come in. That was $3 and coming, that I was waiting on this one to come in so I could tell you the difference. Now they're the same one. This is the box here that the other one is in, but it's the same exact thing, positively the same exact thing. And it's one of those, and I am going to open this up. It's one of those little, it is one of these things that you put treats and things in. So let me see if I can get this open without doing any damage to the plastic. But it comes really nicely packaged, and I could not believe the difference in the price. Vendors will go at it, guys. And this, all the stuff I'm showing you, unless I tell you otherwise, is always through Temu's free shipping. I very seldomly do the local warehouse, but I have done the local warehouse if it's something that, you know, I really am interested in or needing. Okay, so number one thing is the Lazy Susan. So it basically sits on here and it turns around. So, you know, that's a wonderful thing. So you can, you know, if it's sitting on the table and people want something on this end or want something on that end, they can turn it around. Then you have these little parts that pop open. And I've just been want one of these. And this is something that is awesome for picnic lunches, or if you're taking, you know, if you're going to a barbecue or something and you need to take a bunch of stuff, or if you just have, you know, this would have been great at Super Bowl. So you can put dips right here. You can put chips. You can put nuts. You know, you can put grapes, fruits, all kinds of little, you know, gadgets. Definitely vegetables with vegetable dip. And what I love about it, I sure do, is I love the fact, and I don't know if it has a place you have to line it up. Let me see if you can just, you know, put it on there, is it has this handle. And that's what won it for me. I wanted something that was versatile, that, you know, I could put on and keep a lid on it. Let me see if this is going to be easy enough to pop back on. I was about to say, okay, so easy to pop on, and it has the things that are flat here. You pull them up and you hold it. And I really couldn't believe it. And I only could get one at the price that I got it at. This one here was $11 and some change. I told you that I did not open up because I'm going to return it. This one, guys, was $3.31. Different vendor, same picture, same color, everything. If I find another one for, you know, under $5, would I get it? If it was something I was going to give as a gift, maybe, but I only need one because my pantries are slam full of stuff. But this is flat. It can lay flat. I can stack things on top of it. and I will use this forever and ever and ever. It kind of reminds me that vibe of Pampered Chef, and I just really like it. It's durable, and for $3.31, you know, I was going to go with this one. I really don't have the use for another one. If I do see them this cheap again, I might do them for some prize giveaways. Comment, let me know if you guys have one of these. Comment, let me know if you like them, because I do. And it was one of the first things I said when I was thinking about doing this kitchen video, another kitchen video, which I think I'm going to do them, you know, maybe every month, because there's just so many things that I need that I made a list on that I see at Temu, but I'm just kind of trying to pace myself, right? Okay, we are down to, oh, I guess I wasn't on the last. I had another thing right there. Yeah, let me pull this inside out and make sure I'm not missing something. I did go ahead and grab up another one of these, the silicone muffin tin thingies, because I have been, you know, the other ones that I have, you know, they get kind of used up and they look kind of awful after you bake in them about 5,000 times. But I like to make egg bites, and I also like to line them when I'm doing this thing, what I call them pizza topping bites, things like that. This set was $1.10. There's 12 of them. I went in to look, and I didn't see the actual purple ones anymore, but they have multicolor ones, which I would probably like the multicolor ones anyway. But purple is fine, $1.10. I bought some of these a while back, but I really have used them. They are just a, you know, money saver. You don't have to buy the little individual ones. But a true story, if you're not careful, like if you have, you know, you do a party and you have people that don't know you, or they're visiting and they want to take a cupcake home, or a, you know, whatever is in the tent, the muffin pan, a muffin, you got to be careful, because they're going to take home your silicone hickey. I learned that the hard way. So these I'm going to kind of keep them on things I make for me on my low carb keto kind of journey, which we're going to be talking about that soon. I'm working on that. I'm getting things together. It's a work in progress. I mean, I have kind of toned back the sugars a lot, but I still have a couple of cheat days here and there, but I'm working on it. And hopefully soon I can get you some more information and some updates on things that I'm planning to do. And, you know, I'm going to need all the support I can get. And if you're on a journey, I know a couple of you guys said you were trying to do something, and basically it's just to feel better. And I already do. I feel a lot better than I did, you know, even 3 weeks ago. So we'll see. We'll just keep making good decisions. And before I just cram stuff in my mouth, or you know, let my emotions make me eat something I don't need to eat because it's going to be bad for me anyway, I need to just calm down and make a video or something, right? Just saying. All right, guys, you know I love you. All right, I digress again. Last item, and this is something I have been wanting. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it on, you know, other YouTube channels, and I don't really even know why I have got this, but I do know why, because it's just a little gadget that people are using to put the coarse salt in. And I'm going to show you what it looks like, because I'm going to clean it up. I'm probably going to put it in some hot soapy water real soon. And it's just it's almost like a little bamboo. I'm pretty sure this ain't real bamboo. If it is, good, but it don't really say. But I'm going to call it like a faux bamboo. But it's got the little thing that slides out, so it's not something that comes on and off. Wonderful, because I'm not going to lose it. And you can put your salt in there, which I just bought a big box of salt, the coarse salt, to put in there. Now, a lot of times people are just, you know, doing with their fingers and sticking in there. And I thought, I don't need to be doing that, and I don't want other people in my house doing it. So it has a little itty bitty spoon to pull out, and probably, you know, when you're cooking and you need some salt or whatever, you know, well, you can kind of make it a little bit or more a couple times. And it sits right here, easy peasy, and it don't come off. Well, I said it don't come off. I hope it's going to stay on there, because I don't want it to be, which I'm not going to be turning it upside down anyway. Okay, well, we won't be turning it upside down anyway, but they have other little contraptions like this. Now, I did pay full price for this when I got it. It was $5.55. But I've already had a 71% price adjustment, and also just recently a 29-cent one. So guys, this thing is like, you know, what, $3 or some change, about my price range. Cute as pie. I can sit it where I need it. Do I really need it? Probably not. But I do have a lot of recipes and things that call for the coarse salt. Now, I still have the salt and pepper shakers that are electric that, you know, I hardly ever even use. Do I use a lot of salt? I do, and I don't need to be doing it right now. But once you go on a high protein, low carb kind of journey, because I don't want to say that D word, sometimes your salt intakes, it decreases. And that happened to me about 5-6 years ago. Has it been that long? It was pre-COVID. And I remember getting something called keto flu. That's a real thing. If you know what diverticulitis, something like that, and I'm butchering that. It seems like you have that, but it's not. It's basically your ketones or whatever. Your body's just depleted of the sodium. And I literally remember having to drink pickle juice to get my, self back together. But I love pickle juice, so it was no big deal. Now I have a recipe for the keto flu juice, and I'll share that with you guys when I get to that point, because I'm taking baby steps. And when I say baby steps, I'm talking about baby steps. I learned losing weight is not a hard thing for me. It's maintaining it. So when I get to a point where I'm at my goal, that's when I'm really going to be crying and whining and asking for advice and things like that. Because I can't tell you how many times I went down that road where I got healthy and stayed like that for many years, and then just overnight got back up in some bad habits. And there you go. 2 or 3 times I've done that, probably more than that. And I don't want to do it again this time around. And now I got tons of besties to help me as I go along. And if you need help, I'm going to try to do the best I can. I haven't looked at my little book that I got. I got a book. Is it here? Oh, wait, it is right here. I actually put it to the side because I have had my grandson for most of the weekend and most of this week. And guys, I'm going to start reading some of these things and look for things, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to start doing my meals starting in March and getting me a little plan going on. Thank you guys for listening to that. I really do appreciate it. I feel like I'm just talking to, one of my besties over the phone, and it really does help me more than you will ever know. All right. Again, check out the membership. Think about it. If it's something that you can do, I would love you for it. The person that I want to say that actually signed up before I even mentioned it, I just put the code in the description just to see if anybody would actually see it. And who was that person? Well, you guys know her, and you really need to reach out to her now, because she's a really dear friend of mine. Her name is Donna Metcalf, and she signed up. She was the very first person to sign up for my membership. She's a Bestie 2.0, and she's the lady who does the beautiful soaps. Guys, when I say she is selling and creating these gorgeous pieces of art for next to nothing, I want to say it's like it's at least starts out maybe at $6. You can't go anywhere. I was looking at soaps at home and at TJ Maxx and a couple other places, Marshalls. I was like, I'm going to call up Donna, because these soaps here are crazy town. $14.99, and they weren't even pretty, and they didn't smell as good as yours, Donna. So thank you, Bestie 2.0. I'm shouting out to you because that's part of the perks for being in the membership. And I know this sounds kind of alien because this is new to me too, so we're going to kind of just do this together. But I do appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you, regardless if you sign up for a membership or not. And I won't be talking about this every single video, but you will hear it probably for another couple of videos, because it's new, and I got to get it out there for everybody to see. And yes. All right, so this wraps up this Temu haul. Guys, I really just don't want to say bye. It's like I wish I could come up with some whole other thing to talk about, but I don't have any more stuff in this particular bag. But maybe the next one I'll make it a little bit longer and we can chat. And if you've hung out this long, you know what I want you to put in the comments. I want you to put bestie. And I might have said that before, but this time it's really kind of neat because, again, you're my besties. I just felt like I just poured my heart out to you as I've got my little kitchen gadgets, and I'm happy about it. And I'm going to make some more orders on the kitchen gadgets, because who don't need some kitchen gadgets in their life? I know I do. All right, guys, like, share, comment. Make sure you're still subscribed. If you're new, I hope you will click on that subscribe bell and join the family. All right, guys, I'll see you very, very soon. Until the next one.